also comes down to what you value.
I mean, every time I say, "Oh, I'm going to Ethics Bowl," everyone's like, "What is Ethics Bowl?"
So Ethics Bowl more broadly describes an activity for students of varying ages to come together and approach these really challenging topics, ethical dilemmas.
If it were possible to erase painful and distressing memories, would there be anything wrong with choosing to do so? Well, you now have up to 2 minutes to confer before beginning your presentation.
The goal is to help them learn how to talk about those challenging topics deliberatively, collaboratively, reach consensus.
My dad was like, "Oh, that's just our dinner table." And that's true. Every day at my dinner table, basically, this sort of stuff happens. And it's what I love.
What has always impressed me is her willingness to listen to other people and to change her opinion when she feels it's appropriate. Doesn't surprise me. We were delighted when we found out about this. It was such kind of, it was just tailor-made for her.
We're trying to steer away from the type of crushing victory over your opponent that something like debate might encourage.
Thank you guys so much for your presentation. It was super insightful.
We absolutely do not reward putting down the other team. We are not in the business of any sort of gotcha moments.
I think Ethics Bowl, the core principle of Ethics Bowl of listening and building off of each other is something that's so important and something that we seem to have kind of lost recently with political and just general conflict in our society.
It's not about beating somebody, it's about, in fact, it's almost how you play the game in this one, I think. I think the judges care about how you present, how you respond, how you react to their questions, and I think all of that matters, which I like. You know, politeness and civility and open discussion instead of just me convincing you I'm right and you're wrong, and I think we need a little bit more of that in the world these days.
The National High School Ethics Bowl at UNC has been around since 2012. We have representation at this championship competition from 42 regionals, 34 different states. All of this equates to over 4,000 students across the country competing in National High School Ethics Bowl regional events.
This is their first time. I mean, this team did not exist last year. They started out of whole cloth this year.
And from not existing, they won the state, the region, and now they're in the nationals, and then they just won the quarterfinals in the nationals.
Great job, everybody, with a score of 3-0 basis flags is the winner.
I was wondering if I was going to be in.
It's a bummer, obviously, and I'm going to be sad, and we're all sad that it has to end. But I agree that it's not about beating people, and that's a conversation we've had while we practice nearly every time. It's never about winning, because when it becomes about winning and beating the other team, it gets hostile and just unsavory.
We're going back next year.
It's okay. We went out on a good one and not on a one where we messed up.
Exactly. That's right.
For a new team who's never done this before to make it to essentially the Final Four, it's really, they've exceeded my expectations. Literally could not be prouder of our team.
We have incredibly intelligent and competent young people who are preparing for and probably in many ways already ready to take on a lot of the responsibilities of helping heal our country and our world.